Humans! Holy crap, I don't even have time to be here right now, but this video is already super late, and I apologize. These shoes showed up about 6 hours before I left town for a camping trip, whereas some of you may already know I discovered a hornet's nest, which was not very fun, but that is the story that I have to tell from camping this weekend. But anyway, we're talking about Chad Muskas and some America OGs. We're going to jump right into it because, like I said, this is late. I'm supposed to be watching the front of the shop right now, and in 2 hours, we have a photo shoot for our first ever fall line where we have collaborated together as humans who work here, and we've made designs and put stuff on t-shirts and hats and hoodies and jackets and all that sort of stuff. It's our first ever actual collection where we made a catalog, and we're releasing that this Friday for our 22-year anniversary, which is actually the 21st, but we're celebrating on the 22nd. So hopefully we'll see you there. We're going to have coffee and donuts in the morning, and we're going to have pizza and champagne for dinner, and Preach Jacobs is going to be DJing. So if you're local, come by and say what's up. That is it. Let's jump into these things. We are going to look at the S. Chad Muska first. Flashback from 1998. When did these things come out? I don't have time to look it up, but here we go. These things are 150 bucks. This is the gray and blue version of the S. Chad Muska. Blast from the past. And like I said, this is the blue and gray version of the Chad Muska. We've got this little S Footwear tab on the back to help you pull your shoe on, or your boot, or whatever this thing is. Is this thing a boot or what? This is huge. What's up? This is an 11 and a half. This thing is true to size. So I wear an 11 and a half, and I would get an 11 and a half, and this is my 11 and a half. You've got this mesh right there, rubber mesh, exposing underneath regular mesh. So in my memory, this little bump was more rounded, but I think I just wore it down from Ollie's back in the day. But I always loved this little Ollie bump right there. The Ollie protection. It's just aesthetically pleasing on this shoe. And then of course you have your exposed EVA midsole, and then your rubber outsole. Looks pretty sick. There you go. So you got, back in the day in the 90s, all of your skate shoes had rubber toe caps, so you have your rubber toe cap as well. This thing is a tank. I think that's clear. Reflective, you got 3M reflection around this logo here on the heel. And I don't know if this is what inspired it, but you've got this little, I forget what you call these. I know what they're called. But you got this little clamp right here for your laces. I think this inspired me to put drawstrings in all of my jeans in the 90s. So I had these on everything back then. Here's another cool thing, is you have all of your laces are protected from Ollie wear, so you do not pop your laces. No need for extra laces to come with these. So I doubt they do. I haven't looked, but yeah, there you go. Little rope laces in this thing, or piped laces, and then your lace clip. I forget what that thing's called. I'm not sure if the Muska is the first shoe to offer this, but you've also got your stash pocket in there, which I know the Muska was definitely one of the first shoes to offer the stash pocket. So let's look at this thing. Here is your insole, Chad Muska branding on that thing, Muska S, and there is a look at the bottom. This thing just feels like a regular EVA insole, but dudes, look at all that sole. You got a ton of EVA and just thick outsole on this shoe for support if you so desire to skate these. That's what I want to know. Who's wearing these? Who's skating these? If you're wearing these, are you still skating them? I feel like anyone who appreciates this shoe is probably close to my age, and I will be 50 next month. So I can't imagine, like, how many people are skating this shoe? Are you skating this? And how old are you if you're skating this? I think you have to be at least in your mid 30s to late 30s if you're still skating this kind of shoe. I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking. I want to know if this is translating to the youth market at all. We still have some of these on bluetilesc.com, so check it out if you're interested in these. Let me know, seriously, how old are you? What are you rocking? Are you skating these things, or is this just a nostalgia piece to bring you back to your childhood? I really want to know. I think it's super cool to bring back those nostalgia pieces, but I do wonder the demographic that's rocking them. And I want you guys to chime in. I know Chomp on Kicks is super huge, and a lot of the guys who are into this shoe already know Chomp on Kicks as an Instagram. If you don't follow that already and you're into this stuff, follow Chomp on Kicks, because they're going to give you all the details and all the old vibes you're looking for from the 90s skate shoe universe, whatever. So that is the blue and gray. I'm going to shut up and move on to the red and black version here. There is your Chad Muska in black and red. Boom. Something that probably nobody is talking about but me is back in the 90s, all the pro shoes were synthetic, which was kind of cool, seeing as I've been vegan for like 30 years, so I usually don't wear leather. I have been wearing leather as of late because I just got to try all these new different shoes and tell you guys about them. So that's what I've been doing, but typically in the 90s, all the pro shoes were synthetic, and I believe these are too. The gray ones as well. They feel synthetic. Maybe they're not anymore, but I know back in the day they were. So it's a little hard to see the details on this guy right here, but there you go. That is your red and black Chad Muska. Boom. You got your little lace lock right here as well. This is literally a lace lock. Yeah, there you go. This is the black red, and we just showed you the blue and gray, but all the details are the same. Just look sick. I think they're synthetic. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I would probably bet they are. So yeah, so back when I opened, I thought when I opened the shop that I would be able to carry only vegan skate shoes, and that was a rude awakening when I found that I couldn't just carry all the brands I wanted. There's actually a process to making that all happen. So yeah, I didn't have Soultech products at first when I opened the store, but we got them now. And so here's your little piece of history, and I hope you guys are stoked on it. Again, if you hit on these wherever you got them, let me know where you got them from. Shout out the homies, skate shops. I want to know what you guys are thinking about these things, where you got them, and if you're skating them or just rocking them. I want to know all these things. I'm serious about knowing all the details about the demographic skating in this shoe. I want to see it. I want to see your clips too. Tag me in your clips skating in the Muska. I'd be hyped. So boom. All right. We're moving on. This is not an S shoe. This is a Soultech brand. America, as you know, and S are all Soultech companies. And this is the OG one in navy, which is actually the Mark Johnson shoe. And this is navy suede. So we've had several colors of this shoe bounce back. I think that people definitely gravitate towards the shoes that have the pro's name on it, but this OG branding is kind of cool, and the America is kind of cool on that very puffy tongue right there. So yeah, this thing is so dark it honestly looks like it's black and white. You could kind of rock this at either or. I think if you wanted this to be black, you could make it look black enough with the right outfit. It's so dark. But yeah, we've done a couple other videos about this shoe, so if you want to check that out, maybe I'll link it below. I'm going to try to remember, but I've got to get this video up, so I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this one up since we've already looked at the Mark Johnson. But the shoe's dope. What do you guys think? Did you guys scoop this one from Blue Tile already in a different color? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. I want to know what's going on. So that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up because I got to go watch the front of the shop and help customers. And hopefully I'm going to get this video wrapped up, or I'm going to get Kari to wrap it up for me, hopefully by 5 o'clock. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for checking it out. All the best. And love Blue Tile. And god damn it, I hope I get some time to actually put into these videos soon. Someday. One day. Maybe. That's it. I'm out. Goodbye.